Well, Thales, the company charged alongside the former president in the Pietermaritzburg High Court, comes into sharp focus in a book by Evelyn Groenink titled Incorruptible. The story focusing on the genesis of the relationship between the French arms company and the leadership of the ANC in exile. According to the author, this relationship was established around the year 1988 in Paris. Our Economics Editor Thandeka Gqubule and reporter Nothando Magudulela interviewed her.
Former liberation fighter Dulcie September was murdered on the 29th March 1988. It's believed that she was murdered because exceedingly dangerous information of the international arms trade has come to light.
Dulcie September is that she was investigating arms interests, that she discovered something that people high up in France in the defense establishment were really very unhappy about, and that she was murdered to shut her up. I'm pretty confident about that, but I'm not saying that Thales did that, because Thales is only one of 4 companies, or 5 even, involved in France's nuclear missiles.
Former South African President Jacob Zuma and Thales are at the Pietermaritzburg High Court. They have been sitting before a full bench since Monday.
Actually, what Jacob Zuma is alleged to have gotten amounts to peanuts in the arms industry.
In the dying days of the apartheid state, a plan was hatched to make peace and conclude a massive arms deal, Groenink claims.
So why would a country then decide to spend such an enormous amount on weapons that you don't even need? That is basically, especially when you get to a country that is still fragile, like South Africa was in those, maybe we're still fragile even now. But yeah, you get it by bribing people.
It took Evelyn Groenink more than 30 years of research before she could finally publish her book in March last year. The book was initially about political killings, until she stumbled upon the arms deal lead.
Well, I didn't set out to spend the 30 years. If they would have told me, I might have changed my mind. And I was also never intending to investigate the arms industry. I stumbled on that.
She says that by its very nature, the arms industry is corrupt and operates behind a veil of secrecy.
Former ANC MP Andrew Feinstein, I think he now lives in London, and who has actually dedicated his professional life to unearthing the truth about arms companies. But he will tell you that the arms industry is the most corrupt in the world.
Groenink says she hopes the Thales matter will help bring to light the truth in how criminal elements crept into the liberation movement. Nothando Magudulela, SABC News, Johannesburg.